I'm Mike Davenport, the owner here at Mike's Car Store, located in Georgetown, Indiana, and behind me is our 2000 C5 Corvette. And something that came with this car is absolutely mind-blowing, that I was able to get these things for the next owner. If you don't know me on YouTube as Chevy Dude, you got to know that I absolutely love Corvettes, and C5 is one of my favorite eras, and the last version and era that has pop-up headlights. So I know a lot about these cars. I know the problems to look for, and this car, I can tell you, is one absolutely sweet ride. Now, this is one of my favorite colors. This is called Pewter Metallic. If you listen to that exhaust, we'll come back to that in a second. It's got an amazing exhaust. They just did a muffler delete, and it sounds absolutely awesome for this car. So chrome wheels, aftermarket wheels, and this is a 1SA package with the LS1 in it as well, and all sorts of goodies on the inside of the car. Now, this is what I love. Check this out. This is a custom two-tone interior seat package that somebody has done to the car. You can see it's got Corvette there. It's got the C5 logo there. A lot of guys put the C5 logo there. They just get it, and, you know, it's from the hood, and they put it up there. But absolutely awesome car. Bose system, heads-up display. We got automatic windows and locks and power mirrors and all that good stuff. Tilt steering wheel, power trunk, fog lights. Everything on this car works as designed. The reason we know that it works designed, because there's no Corvette dealer in the country that does a 172 point inspection on a 2000 model year car. Yes, we do a 172 point inspection on this car prior to sale, and we also changed the engine air filter, we changed the cabin air filter, we put synthetic Mobil 1 oil in it, and put a brand new oil filter in it as well. So our 172 point inspection is absolutely awesome, and we make sure that this is a great car for you to buy. Since I just mentioned cabin air filter and engine air filter, I want to show you this right here. This is a cabin air filter out of one of the vehicles that I recently purchased and did the 172 point inspection on. You can see that's pretty nasty in there, and that's definitely not something that you want to breathe. And as so many people out there suffer from allergies and all sorts of goofiness in the air, we definitely don't need this inside the car that we are buying, and dealerships aren't willing to take out. So this is why I change cabin air filters on every car. Hopping on the inside, let's first go right to that odometer. 123,000 miles on it. You can see there are no check engine lights or illuminated lights to bring up concern or cause of this. It's gonna be tough to see, but we do have heads-up display. It does work, but my filter on my car brings that green is hard to see during the dead time. We do have automatic transmission, and you can see we have a really nice upgraded Alpine radio system. I'm never a big fan of aftermarket stuff, but whoever put this in did a very, very good job. And the cool thing about this car is we got HD backup camera that is absolutely done right. It's in the correct angle. Everything looks good. I'm really shocked of how well this looks, because they don't come in this nice often. And then the final touches, they put the USB port right here. So that's super nice that you don't have something, just a cord hanging out like most of these have. They integrated it right into these power outlet, so you have USB. So this will power it. You have Bluetooth on here, XM radio, all that good stuff, which is super nice. Now, one of the things that we need to look out for on the C5 Corvette is this display right here. So this can actually malfunction and blow out hot air over there and cold air over here. That is not the case. These both blow cold, and they work absolutely fine. Another indicator on these cars is this system right here can mess up. Everything absolutely works fine on this as well, as you can see, with no problem as I'm touching and going through it there as well. So sweet that everything works as designed. I've driven this car. We have the active handling suspension. Everything works great on the car inside here. Of course, if you don't remember, the fuel door is right there to open, because we have another power outlet right there. So you definitely have that USB port up there and a power outlet right there as well. And absolutely love the dash. This is an all leather dash, not plastic or anything like that, and it looks absolutely great, and there's no issues up here at all. One of the cool things I love about the cars is that this is a Targa top. So the top does come off. It's just 3 little clips, and you can see there's a microphone right here, so you have Bluetooth for your phone when you connect it with the radio up there. Again, another nice professional touch on this car that you don't see too often on them. We're gonna move to the back, and you can see we have Lloyd's floor mat back here. They took this to some car shows. They left one of their trophies from 2017 in here. We have the security shade there, and everything looks great underneath this rug. So no issues here. We have nice storage under all of these. There's no issues under any of that stuff either. So you can see that's perfectly fine. And we'll show you this side over here. So you can see nothing crazy going on there. Nice storage there as well. So your top will fit in right here and right here when you take that top off, so you can store it back here. You don't lose a lot of trunk space, you lose some because you can still put stuff underneath here. So if you're traveling, you want to take that Targa top off, that you can do so. Over on the passenger side, again, I love the interior. I love these seats. It looks absolutely awesome. No issues over here. We have the owner's manuals. We have the Alpine radio manual as well. So everything looks good over there. And just a little bit closer up with the dash from the passenger side and all that good stuff. So again, no issues that I see in this car at all. Bose radio system, I mentioned that earlier. So looking at this right here, you don't see any issues right there as well on that door panel. Now let's look at the awesome 345 horsepower, 350 foot-pounds of torque, 5.7 liter LS1 engine. They've done some really cool things on here because they obviously went to car shows. They didn't dress it up like I see a lot of people do, but they put some chrome there. They put the red engine cover with the, oh, that's cool. They've got the little sticker on there for the compression ratio and torque and horsepower and 350 engine, all that stuff. But everything up here runs absolutely great. And I'm gonna shut up for a second so that you can hear the engine run and know that it works absolutely great. Now, another problem that we have to be careful with on these C5s is the headlights. So sometimes these headlights will get out of sync, the motor stop working, there's grinding noise, as you can see. They work as designed. There's no issues with those lights either. Looking at the tires, these look like basically brand new Michelin run flat all season tires. So chrome wheels, they got little Corvette valve stem covers on here, so you can see the Michelin tires absolutely in brand new shape. Because if you look right there, the little wear marks, or not wear marks, just the leftovers from the manufacturing process, they're not even wore off yet, which is absolutely awesome. No curb rash or curb marks on that wheel. We'll move back here to the back passenger, same thing, 18-inch tires on the back, chrome wheels. Don't see any issues there. It's just dirt and just a little, maybe because it's chrome, a little bit of corrosion on there, but it'll shine up with no problem with a little bit of work. So looks good. Same valve stem cover there, and we'll move over here. All the stuff looks great back here to the back wheel. Same thing, a little bit of corrosion there on those chrome wheels, but no curb rash, no curb marks. Same Michelin run flat, all season tires. And then the front here, we have 17-inch tires on the front, as we have 17s, 18s for the C5 era. And you can see no curb rash, Michelin tires. And if you look, this looks like it's been lowered. So I have to say that after all the Corvettes that I've sold over the years, this is definitely lowered. It rides good. So again, just like the radio, it's been professionally done. No issues, no curb rubbing or no wheel rubbing, no fender issues. I hate people who lower cars because there's always counterproductive measures when they do that. They rub tires, it just rides rough, whatever the case may be. I always like to go around the car and just kind of show you any imperfections, and I really don't see a whole lot on this car. So you can get nitpicky, but there just isn't really anything. Just a couple stone chips up here that's given on a car like this. I saw a touched up chip right here, but there's really nothing on this car that makes you think that it's got 123,000 miles on it. I mean, this car absolutely runs great. I mentioned the exhaust earlier, so if you look up under here, I can get that for you. You can see that they have deleted the muffler system. So let's hear how awesome this exhaust sounds on this 2000 Corvette. There you go, that absolutely sounds amazing, and again, it's another nice, tasteful mod to this classic car. continuing on our journey, just walking around the car, just to make sure there's nothing goofy on it. Just a couple little itty bitty scratches there, probably can be buffed out, nothing too crazy. But this is exactly the condition the car came in to me with. So this tells you a lot about it. Little something there. It's a Spider, so no marks really on the mirror or anything like that. So all looks really awesome. Looking at the target top, we can look up here. Nothing too crazy. Looks like a chip that was painted, touched up there, is what I meant to say. No issues in the glass or the windshield or anything like that. Everything looks good up there. Heads-up display, as I mentioned earlier, works perfectly fine. And that there is our 2000 Corvette C5 edition. Absolutely beautiful, pewter metallic color on the exterior. I'm Mike Davenport. I'm the owner here at Mike's Car Store. We're in Georgetown, Indiana, just outside of Louisville, Kentucky. If there's anything I can do for you, just reach out to us at mikescarstore.com.